Okay, I'm Sacoria Greenlee.
Machelle Roberts.
And this is a roleplay for me. I will be the counselor and Machelle will be the client. This is grief counseling for Machelle. She's lost her father. And this is our second session. So Machelle, it's nice to see you back again. How's this last week been since the last time I saw you?
It's been good, I'm getting through.
How's school? How's school going?
It's good. I mean, I'm getting my grades up, so that's good.
That's good. That's an improvement. How do you feel like are you getting prepared for finals or?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird because I'm actually glad that finals are here because it's a distraction for me. I don't have to think about everything else that's going on.
You said it's a distraction for you. Do you feel like that's something that helps you, or do you feel like it's just something to take your mind off of, the losing your dad?
Well, I guess it could be both. I mean, because it's good that I'm getting my grades up, but it's probably not so good that I'm trying not to think about things.
And how often do you find yourself looking for a distraction from all of
mostly when I just have something to do, like homework or whatever, but sometimes I do find myself like looking for things to do, like future assignments or something, because I just need a distraction.
So it's sort of like busy to keep yourself busy
and
going. So other than school and trying to keep busy and things like that, what are some other things that you've been doing that you feel like has helped you instead of just kind of keeping yourself busy?
Well, I find it helpful when I listen to Christian music. I kind of feel closer to my dad that way.
Okay. Do you feel like that's something that's affected you spiritually? Like, has there been a change there?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm getting, not only being able to remember my dad, but also getting closer to God as well. I remember when it first happened, when he first passed away, I remember thinking either I could be mad at God for the rest of my life, or I can just let him help me and let him get me through it.
So you feel like you've made some progress there?
Yeah.
That's good. So, we've talked about schoolwork and how that's kind of kept you busy and how the Christian music has helped you. Let's talk about some hobbies. Like, do you have any hobbies or things that you really like doing that you feel you could use for your you time, like making time for you?
Well, I really like to read. It's kind of how I recharge sometimes. I just sit down with a book on the couch and cuddle up in my blanket. I used to write a little in a journal. Not really like anything fancy, but just write whatever happened that day.
So more journaling.
I haven't done it in a while though.
Okay. Do you feel like there's a reason for that?
No, I just stopped.
Okay. Well, what about your family? How's your family doing?
They're okay. They're getting through, I guess.
How's your mom?
Well, she's getting remarried, which I guess is good for her, but to me and my brother, it just feels like she's just trying to replace my dad. Nobody can.
So are you kind of sensing that you're not really on board with that?
No, I'm not, but I can't really tell her that because I want her to be happy, but...
How has that affected the relationship between you and your mom?
Well, it's pretty strained right now. I'm not really talking to her that much, but I'm also not completely shutting myself from her because, she did lose her husband, so I'm trying to be there for her as well.
So your lines of communication are kind of limited.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what about your brother? How's your brother doing?
He's okay. He's struggling a little bit more than probably I am or my mom is. Him and my dad were really close. So.
And what's the relationship like between you and your brother right now?
It's good between me and him. I kind of feel like I'm becoming his emotional rock, I guess, because my mom's busy with her new guy, and then of course my dad passed away, so I'm really the only one he has left.
And is that something you feel more obligated to do, or is it something that you want to be doing?
Well, it's definitely not something I want to be doing. I want my mom to be there for him, but I kind of took it over because I am the older one and I want to help him.
Right. And what about your fiance? What role does he play in all of this?
He's my rock. When I'm just having a bad day, he's just always there for me. If I need to cry, he just lets me cry. He doesn't tell me to stop or suck it up. He's there for me.
So he's kind of your positive aspect. He brings a positive aspect to all of that. That's good. That's really great that you've got somebody who's very stable for you to rely on. I know in our previous session we had talked about, some things that you could be doing. Have you thought any more about maybe doing a memorial for your dad, like a scrapbook or something like that?
I haven't really thought about it. Because we had the funeral and I always thought maybe that was my closure, but I think doing a scrapbook would be a good idea.
Okay, well, I think this week for homework, just maybe start trying to journal. If that's something that you enjoy doing and that you really like to do, that could definitely be a healthy and positive way for you to kind of write down your feelings about, the loss and, things like that. And if you find time, maybe you can, find a really good book and make some time to just read and make time for yourself. And I would also kind of like to maybe do some family therapy, bring your mom and your brother in, just so that way, we could talk about or fix the lines of communication that kind of seem like they're strained a little bit, or maybe see how that could be remedied, I guess. It was really nice to see you, and I'll look forward to seeing you next week.
Okay.